Dear students, welcome to Learning Management System, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Method of Irrigation and Water Requirements of Crops, Unit 3, Water Resource Engineering. Course title is 15C52T, Session 20, 5th semester Civil Engineering. Before starting the Session 20, we have a small recap of Session 19 where illustrations based on duty, delta and base period were discussed. Now, we will see the illustrations based on discharge and reservoir capacity for command area. Before starting with the illustration, I want to brief out some of the definitions related with these illustrations, where CCA is nothing but it is a cultivable command area or cultivable command area, where it is the area in the GCA of an irrigation system where cultivation is done, which includes all the land of the GCA where irrigation is possible. Therefore, GCA is nothing but it is the subtraction of gross cultivable area and uncultivable command area. Now coming to the gross command area. What is gross command area? The total area which can be irrigated economically from an irrigation system is called gross command area. The entire gross command area is not cultivable because it includes some of the uncultivable areas such as roads, villages and ponds. So, CCA is the subtraction of gross command area and the uncultivable command area. Uncultivable areas are village, ponds and the roads which are coming in the gross command area. Now coming to the duty delta. Duty is nothing but it is the area of the land that can be irrigated with unit volume of the irrigation water. And delta is nothing but the total quantity of the water required by a crop for its full growth is called as delta. Now, what are the crops? There are Kharif crops, Rabi crops, 8-month crop and perennial crops. Kharif crops are grown from June to October. Rabi crops are grown from October to March. 8-month crop is a cotton crop and perennial crops, we have an example of perennial crop is, these are the crops which are grown all through the year. For example, sugarcane. Now coming to the illustrations part. The cultivable command area of a water course is 1200 hectares and the intensities given are, the intensities of the sugarcane and wheat crops are given, which are 20% and 40% respectively. The duties for the crops at the head of the water course are 730 hectares per cubic, that is for sugarcane, and the duties for the wheat is 800 hectares per cubic respectively. Now we have to find out the discharge required at the head of the water course for both sugarcane and as well as water crops. Notations given here are for area, its notation is A, duty is D, discharge is Q and delta is triangle. Solution. Area under sugarcane is equal to 20% of the CCA, which is cultivable command area. So therefore 20% when we divide it by 20 divided by 100 multiplied by water course, total water course is 1200 hectares. We will be arriving at a value of 240 hectares, where this is the area under which sugarcane is grown out of 1200 hectares. 240 hectares sugarcane is grown. Now coming to the area under wheat is grown, which is 40% of the CCA, that is equal to 40 divided by 100 multiplied by 1200, where we arrive a value at 480 hectares out of 1200 hectares. We know that duty D is equal to area by discharge. Duty of the sugarcane we have which is given in the illustration, that is duty of the sugarcane is 730 hectares per cubic. Therefore discharge required for the sugarcane Q is equal to area by duty. Area given is 240 hectares and discharge is 730 hectares per cubic. Therefore, discharge is equal to 240. Discharge Q is equal to 240 divided by 730, where we arrive a value at 0.33 cubics. This is the discharge of the sugarcane crop. Now coming to the duty of the wheat, which is equal to 1800 hectares per cubic, which is given. Now discharge required for the wheat Q is equal to A by D, where area of the wheat crop is 480 hectares out of 1200 hectares, and duty of the wheat crop is 1800 hectares, which is given in the illustration, which is equal to where when we divide 480 divided by 1800, we arrive a value at 0.7 cumex. Because in Kharif season, water has to be supplied for both perennial crop, sugarcane and wheat. Therefore, discharge required at the head of the water course is equal to 0.33 plus 0.27, which is equal to 0.6 cumex. Now, considering the peak demand 20% out of the average requirement, that is discharge required at the head of the water course is equal to 0.6, where we arrived the value by multiplying discharge of the sugarcane as well as discharge of the discharge required for the wheat crop. We arrive a value at 0.6. Now, when we add this 20, when we add extra 20% considering the peak demand, therefore 0.6 plus 20 divided by 100 multiplied by 0.6, which is equal to 0.72 cumex. This is the discharge required at the head of the water course. Now coming to the next illustration, illustration 2. Illustration 2. Determine reservoir capacity for command area of 60,000 hectares. Canal losses is equal to 15%. Base period, duty and intensity of irrigation is given as under. Now we have crops given are sugarcane, cotton, wheat, rice and vegetables. Base period for sugarcane is 360, for cotton is 180 and wheat is 120, rice is 120, vegetable is 120. Next, duty, which is expressed in hectare per cubic. For the duty for the sugarcane is 1700 hectares, for cotton it is 1500 hectares, wheat it is 1800 hectares, rice it is 700 hectares, vegetables it is 700 hectares per cubic. Now irrigation intensities for sugarcane, its again the percentages: sugarcane is 20%, cotton is 10%, wheat 20%, rice 15%, vegetables are 20%. Now solution. The problem can be solved by first finding the delta for each crop and then multiplying the area by the delta to get the total volume of the water, where total volume of water is equal to summation of area into delta. Now we have crops, base period, duty and intensities. These are the 4 items which are given in the illustration as the questions. Now we have to, now taking into solution, we have to draw 3 more columns, where one is for the area which is to be expressed in hectares, delta which is given by 8.64 B by D, where this is the relationship between the base period, duty and the delta. Now volume is given by delta into A, hectares meters. Now for the crop sugarcane, base period given is 360 days, duty is hectare per cubic, that is 1700 hectares per cubic, irrigation intensity, this percentage is 20%. We have to find out the area for the sugarcane. Area for the sugarcane, in the illustration we have given the total hectares is 60,000. When we multiply this with 60,000 with 20 by 100, we arrive a value at 12,000 hectares. Now for this, when we start finding the delta, which is 8.64 B, we have substituted the value of 360 divided by D, which is 1700, we arrive a value at 1.89. Now to find out the volume, we have to multiply delta, which is 1.89 with the area, that is 12,000, we arrive a value at 21,948 hectares meters. Now coming to the cotton crop. Cotton base period is 180 days, duty is 1500 hectares per cubic, intensity is 10%, therefore area for the cotton crop is 60,000 into 10 by 100, where we arrive a value at 60,000 into 10 divided by 100, where we arrive a value at 6,000 hectares. Now delta is 8.64 into 180 divided by, what is the duty? Duty is 1500, we arrive a value at 1.036 in meters. Now volume we have to multiply delta with area. Delta is 1.036 and area is 6000. We arrive value at 6216 hectare meters. Now coming to the wheat crop. Wheat crop base period is 120 days, duty is 1800 hectares per cubic and intensity is 20%. Area, to find out the area for the wheat, that is 60,000 into 20 by 100, we arrive value at 12,000 hectares. Delta, which is equal to 8.64, 120 divided by the 1800, we arrive value at 0.576, which is the delta, it's expressed in meters. Now volume is equal to delta into area. Delta is 0.576 and area is 12,000, we arrive value at 6,912 hectare meters. Coming to the crop rice. Rice base period is 120, duty is 700 hectare per cubic, intensity is 15%, area is 60,000, total area 60,000 hectares. In that only 15% of the area of 60,000 hectares is taken for the cultivation of the rice crop. Therefore 60,000 into 15 by 100, which is equal to 9,000 hectares. Delta is equal to 8.64, 120 in 8.64, 120, 8.64 into 120 divided by 700, we arrive value at 1.481. Therefore volume V is equal to 13,329 hectares meters. So coming to the crop vegetable, base period is 120, duty is 700 hectare per cubic, irrigation intensity is 15%. Therefore area is equal to 60,000 into 15 by 100, we arrive value at 9,000 hectares. Coming to the delta, that is 8.64 into 120 divided by duty is 700, we arrive a value at 1.48 meters. That is delta. Coming to the volume, which is delta into area. Delta is 1.481 and area is 9,000. We arrive a value at 30,329. Now summation of all the volume of the crop: sugarcane, cotton, wheat, rice and vegetable. It is 61,734 hectare meters. Now for capacity of reservoir, we have to consider the 15% losses of the canal, where when the water is running, due to evaporation or due to any reason, the water may lose out of 15% water might be lost. Therefore we will consider 15% extra water for the for the capacity of the reservoir. Therefore volume is equal to 61,734 plus 15 divided by 100, where we arrive a value, and when we multiply this with 61,734, we arrive a value at 70,994